Hey everybody, Punisher88 here, coming to you live once again with another Thursday review. So today I'm reviewing Star Wars issue number 4. Reason why? Well, I figured I haven't reviewed any Star Wars stuff in a while, so what the heck. So, for those of you who watch my reviews, you guys would know that I like to start with the cover first. So, let's check it out. Now right off the bat, I love this cover. I really love this cover. Now, I think out of the 4 main issues so far of the main Star Wars series, this actually is one of my favorite covers. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the cover to Star Wars issue number 1, the regular cover, not one of the 50s zillion variants, although there were some nice ones. But the regular, white with the characters coming out at you, or it looks like they're, jumping through hyperspace and all that great stuff, that's actually my favorite cover. Okay, second favorite. There's a San Antonio, Texas comic book shop that has an exclusive variant that is a cover swipe of Amazing Spider-Man 129. And, well, I'd probably go for that one. But anyway, I don't want to get sidetracked. So, love the cover to issue number 1, but this cover, very nice. I love how it has this, the faded, kind of like a water paint, watercolor look to it. Very nice. I love how we have Luke's hut here on the side with the 2 moons. His planets, I'm drawing a blank on the planet name right now. I apologize to all the super Star Wars fans out there. I'm looking at you, Chris. But anyway, yeah, just this cover is amazing. So it's high up there, man. And I saw the cover to the newest issue of Darth Vader, issue 5, that came out yesterday. Wow, that is cool. The double lightsaber. I know I'm geeking right now, but super cool. But anyway, so this comic, on the cover alone, it's batting 1,000. But now it's time to get down to what I like to call the nitty-gritty. But before I get into that, I just wanted to mention, and this is aimed more at the newer viewers / subscribers to my channel. If at any time during this review or any of my relatively newer reviews, if you notice that I look up and down at the camera quite a bit, or it just sounds like I'm reading to you guys, the reason for that is I keep my notes in front of me. Why do I keep my notes in front of me? Well, there's a couple reasons. First one being, it helps the review flow a lot smoother compared to some of my earlier reviews. And yeah, trust me, in my earlier reviews I had no notes and I used to wing it. I'd wing the whole thing, and I'd repeat myself constantly, and I was just all over the place. And in putting it in a polite way, they were kind of like a train wreck. And be my guest. You're more than entitled to actually go check out some of my earlier reviews. But you've been warned. Anyway, so that's the first reason. Second reason being, with the notes in front of me, let's say I'm reading a specific part and I get stuck. Well, with the notes, I can backtrack and then keep going. And then the third reason is, well, let's just say memorizing text was never my forte. So therefore, the notes are actually kind of like a help aid. So if you guys are cool with that, awesome. We'll get through this review and we'll be on our way. So I'm going to give you guys the good, I'm going to give you the bad, and then I'm going to give you my overall verdict. Alrighty? So first off, the good. simply saying, the saga continues. It's always fun seeing Darth Vader out in action. Um, as he pays a visit to Jabba again, we see how he, really handles official business this time. Jason Aaron really presents him with the air of authority so thick. He shouldn't need, to bother bringing any stormtroopers with him. We're still in this strange transition period with the Empire and the Rebels after the whole Battle of Yavin. And what's most fascinating is how Luke Skywalker sees things. With the jump between episode 4 and 5, we didn't really get to see him, gain his confidence and abilities in the Force. And just focusing on these characters, plus Han and Chewie and Princess Leia, to me, I find would be enough. But, Aaron, he does introduce us to another player, and having this mysterious presence really adds to the suspense in the story, and really gives another reason why, even though this is set during an established time period, there's still a lot we don't know about what's happening. Also, John Cassaday. I mean, wow. He does a great job showing Luke's frustration. And I really dug the detail he put in with the, I hope I'm saying this right, the Rodians? That's how I'm going to say it. And I really loved his depiction of the character that appears at the end. Very cool. And I gotta say, guys, his art, I think, is really going to be missed when this arc is done. And when the next one starts, I don't know, man. Marvel's going to have to find an artist who is, really on the Cassaday level to really, I find to keep readers really into it, because, I think this arc finishes, I think with issue 5. I'm not sure. But, they're going to have to find someone to really keep us hooked on it, from a visual point of view. Because, I mean, John Cassaday, man, he could do it all. He could do the whole landscape thing, he could make these vast worlds look amazing. Characters, I mean, he draws them so good, from, Han Solo, where really the features, it looks like, someone went on a computer and took a picture of Harrison Ford, and then, used that little app on the let's say, Paint or whatever, where he just cartoons a picture. He's so good. And one thing I really love about John Cassaday in the Star Wars series is when they show scenes or panels of any of, like, the spaceships and stuff, because they're so detailed. Like when he draws the Millennium Falcon, or you see a picture of, like, a TIE fighter or something. Wow, man, just amazing. So it's gonna be tough filling in his shoes, man. So anyway, that's just me. I don't know, maybe some of you out there hate John Cassaday's work. If you do, well, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but I don't know a lot of people who don't like his work. So anyway, so now for the bad. There was a little confusion at first about, Vader's trip to Tatooine again, as seen in his Solo series. And I was on YouTube this morning, and I was watching a video done by Mr. Carnage Man 99, and he was actually talking about that, and bouncing between the the Star Wars series, Vader's role in that, and then Vader's role in his actual standalone series. It's a little confusing, so I agree with him on that. But Anyway, also, I'm sure that Jabba the Hutt isn't the only, big player in the universe. I'm sure there's tons of other baddies out there. Also, Vader having a full battalion of stormtroopers with him, I find seemed a little unnecessary. But it's probably part of a whole, protocol thing or something. Also, Vader has shown he doesn't need to bring a bunch of firepower with him in order to intimidate or just get his point across. Also, now, like just a couple seconds ago, how I was just geeking out over John Cassaday, not everything's perfect. So, as great as the art was, there were a couple moments, not a lot, just a couple, when some facial expressions look a little off. But overall, not a major problem though. So, it's just very minute, very minor things. So, and normally I'm one who doesn't really like to nitpick. So, when his artwork is as great as I said it was, and then you see like one or two panels where it's like, you could spot it right away. So, anyway. So now for the verdict. Star Wars really continues to, tell the story of the characters we know and love. And it's not just about featuring those beloved characters. We're seeing them really being fleshed out more. Something we were unable to see with the 3-year gap between episode 4 and episode 5. And Jason Aaron really, continues to prove he's able to capture the voice and essence of the characters and backgrounds that, that almost make you forget you're reading a comic and not watching the movies. It's that good. And this issue does give a slight breather after the intense first arc, but we're clearly seeing big things set up for the upcoming issues. So I can't wait. I really can't. So yeah. So anyway, that's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. If I do get a thumbs down, well, it just means I gotta work harder to please you guys. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, my answer to last Saturday's question, or this past Saturday's question. I asked you guys, with all the team ups and stuff that have been going on in comics, whether it be TV with comic characters or whatever, well, I mean like team ups in the past and everything. I wanted to know what's one crossover that hasn't happened yet that you would like to see. And I have one that I would love to see on two perspectives, from the hero's point of view and from their villain's point of view. A team up that I would love to see, and also because I would love to see the artwork on this, is I would love to see a team up story, whether it be a one shot or a mini series or something, with Spawn and Ghost Rider. Huh? Huh? Wouldn't that be cool? Especially with Todd McFarlane doing the artwork. Can you imagine him doing the artwork on Ghost Rider? That would be nuts. And then, when I say from the villain's point of view, because I mean, you'd have Mephisto, and whatever the hell Spawn's boss's name, I still can't say it, whatever. You know who I'm talking about. That weird devil-looking guy. Anyway, imagine those two teaming up or something. That would be an insane story. But yeah, that is a team up I would love to see. And so yeah. And as for a question for today, Well, I don't really have a question, but I'd like to know, and you guys could leave your suggestions in the comments below. Uh, After John Cassaday finishes his run with Star Wars, whenever this arc finishes, um, who is someone you think who could really fill his shoes to really keep people sucked into the Star Wars series? So again, let me know in the comments below. And also, if you made it this long, you guys rock. I know I went a little overboard today talking about this, but how can you not overexpress yourself when it comes to Star Wars, right? Alright guys, so that's it for now. So I'm going to leave you here at 15 minutes and 50 some odd seconds. Since it's such a beautiful day outside, I'm going to pack up and I'm going to the comic book store. So I'm going to go get some books, and most likely later tonight I'll probably do a haul video for you guys. And I do have my notes written down for another Daredevil thoughts and stuff video. I watched episode 11 this morning. I jotted down all my notes and everything. I just didn't get a chance to record the video yet. So when you guys will be seeing that, I'll be in the suit and everything. I'll be at work. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for a haul video later tonight or tomorrow morning. And yeah, one book in particular I'm really looking forward to getting. Yes, Thor number 8. I know. No spoilers, please. Oh, they're doing work outside. That's what that siren is. But one book I'm really looking forward to getting is it's a one-shot / trade paperback that came out yesterday. It's Night Nurse, I think it's called, and it's like 6 Daredevil stories or something. Anyway, it's like $10. I don't care. I saw it in We Love Comics video this morning or yesterday. That is really annoying. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so that's one book I'm really looking forward to getting. So anyway, before this... Okay, that's better. So anyway, I was going to say, before the siren ends up taking over the audio on this video, I'm going to go try and get that and probably some other stuff, maybe a trade as well, and we'll see what I get later on. Alrighty, so now I ended up dragging this out to almost 18 minutes. Sorry guys, but you know me, I love to talk. Anyway, so I'm going to cut it here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Alright, this is Punisher88 signing off, and in the words of the late, great Bon Scott of AC/DC, remember folks, for those about to rock, I salute you. See ya guys!